So a vocalist in a hardcore band in Tennessee was recently found out for drugging his bandmate with estrogen that he was cutting into his pre-workout powder. And he did this
inside the whey protein. just estrogen in the whey protein.
Yes, he was doing this for 5 months, all in a plot to steal his fiance from him.
Honestly, it's a plot from like a procedural.
Yeah.
It's a plot from a procedural.
People found out about this because their Instagram posted an announcement that this guy obviously was kicked out of the band. They said, "We've decided to part ways with our vocalist Diego due to admission of very disturbing and concerning behavior towards one of our band members and their partner. He has admitted to being obsessed with said partner and has been attempting to sabotage their relationship by cutting pre-workout he frequently gifts from his job with high amounts of estrogen in them. He has been attempting to force a transition onto him for the last 5 months in hopes that would give him the opportunity to swoop in once he looked stronger and more manly in comparison. Stupid caveman mindset that makes zero sense." I disagree. I think it makes a lot of sense, but we'll get to that.
There was an episode of some show where like a wife was cutting like arsenic or something into her husband's coffee, not to kill him, but to like kill his libido because she didn't want to have sex with him.
This tampering has caused confusion and thousands of dollars in medical bills the past months trying to figure out what's wrong. We would not know any of this unless Diego had gotten way too intoxicated and outed himself and then stated an admission to all of this via text. There are many more disgusting details that have been left out for the sake of privacy and general censorship. As for Diego's response, it cannot be further from the truth on the supplement side of things. The only sealed products he would provide were proteins, but the other products were always unsealed because they were tossed at his job if they couldn't sell it, hence why it was free. He also has easy access to steroids and hormones because of his gym practices. I'm going to be seeing an endocrinologist over the next few months to track my hormonal fluctuations to see if my estrogen levels are extremely heightened and go back to normal over time. I've had physical changes from the hormones besides stomach ulcers, weight loss, and muscle fatigue that I will not get into, as well as notable mental changes. I will also be getting the last batch of pre-workout he gave me tested for estrogen. I have about 2 to 3 full cups of it left. He will not pass off what he admitted to as a joke or confusion, even in his state of drunkenness. What he did is disgusting and has an immense negative effect on my life. You can say that again.
Yeah.
So I just want to show the pictures of these bandmates. You will be shocked when you see the guy that he was trying to make less manly.
I don't know if I have the picture of the other. Let me double check to see if I've got the picture of the other guy. Can you send me the picture of the other guy?
Yeah, I just sent you the link to the picture of him.
Okay, hold on. I've got that one. I need the picture of. The.
Well, we're not sure if that's the one who poisoned it, but it's in the replies.
Here's a picture of him right there.
Yeah. So, if you go to that tweet that I just sent you, though.
Yep.
You'll see the picture of the alleged poisoner in the replies as well.
No idea if that's actually him.
So, wait, zoom in on this. We've got a septum ring, a bull ring of immense proportions, and he's wearing a Hello Kitty beanie to top it all off. And then this like wispy prepubescent mustache going on.
Could this be fake? Because this was on Publica. Like this is like I think the Quartering posted this, right? So and then you found it on what website had it?
The New York Post also covered this, so I'm pretty sure that this is real, but they deleted their Instagram account over it because they were getting so much attention from the media. So yeah, that's the guy that he deemed too manly and he needed to make him more feminine to steal his girl. And then below is allegedly the guy who poisoned him. And unironically, he actually looks higher T than his bandmate. So
Absolutely.
Why would this be necessary in the first place? Like, I guess he just didn't have the riz to win this girl over.
Well, you can't.
But if you look at this guy, whoever he was with, this girl named Caroline, she was
must
probably
be an absolute baddie.
she was probably with this guy because he is so effeminate and she
Yeah.
was attracted to that.
Yeah.
So the more effeminate he got, she's just more and more attracted to him.
In fact, it's funny. Like, it'd be funny if like they weren't engaged, but as he got more and more effeminate, she's like, "Will you marry me?
Will you marry
And he's
me,
like, "Yes,
King?"
I will."
Yeah, and his name is Six with 2 X's as well. So
Yeah, and the thing is like, for this guy to do this, like, does anyone really buy that? Like, do we live in a world now where it's like, back in the day, the guy would just, I'm gonna work, like if this was actually how he felt and thought about it, instead of like poisoning the other guy, you just work out twice as hard, right? That's what you should do.
yeah,
The
improve yourself. Don't try to bring someone else down.
the non-mentally ill approach to this is to work out harder and get in better shape and try to win her over. Perhaps go hunting, prove your masculine prowess. I don't know, but do something other than poison the guy she's dating. That's insane.
Right. Or just, try to work on your Riz and maybe she'll be so charmed by you.
He needs to go to
she'll leave him.
Mogwarts. That's what he needs to do. He needs to go to Mogwarts.
He does. He needs to look smacks. He needs to start mewing.
Yeah. It feels,
But
the
yeah,
story
like,
almost
I
feels
think-
fake to me.
I think he made a miscalculation because you didn't need to poison this other guy with estrogen. All you needed to do was make sure that his girlfriend stops taking birth control. And then all of a sudden she won't be attracted to effeminate guys anymore and she'll be attracted to you, right?
Supposedly.
It is scientifically proven that women who are on hormonal birth control are attracted to more effeminate men, lower T men, because essentially what hormonal birth control does to your brain is it makes you think that you're pregnant so that you don't ovulate, so you can't get pregnant. When a woman is pregnant, she's definitely looking for a different type of male pair to bond with, one who is more nurturing and less aggressive. So that's why she's attracted to more effeminate men when she's on the pill. You just needed to convince this girl to stop taking the pill and instantly she'd be yours.
So is this actually one of those things where, like,
It's too late now for him to listen to my advice,
society is reacting to, men are becoming more effeminate because of birth control, because society is just responding to
Well, the
what women
effeminate
now
guys are
finding-
getting more play.
Yeah.
The effeminate guys are able to pull
Which is
more.
then you end up with things like what was literally we were going to talk about tomorrow, baby
girl energy, as they're
energy,
calling it in regard to
which is
Jacob
just-
Elordi.
is a lie to me. Like, I just don't buy that that's actually that extreme of an example, right? But perhaps that's what it is.
No, it's
just
real.
Birth control has just shifted women's preferences so much.
We have
that-
an entire population of women right now walking around in a state of phantom pregnancy, and it's warping their brains and their sexual preferences to the point where actual masculine guys aren't getting enough. They're not getting the female attention. The effeminate guys, like the one you just saw in that picture, he's the one who has a GF.
Yeah.
Like, everything is turned upside down. It's too late for this guy to listen to my advice, but this girl is literally Helen of Troy. Like, she changed the fate of 2 men's lives permanently. And maybe this guy will get like jail time.
He got caught because he admitted.
He got drunk. This guy got drunk and he admitted, he was like, guys, I've been obsessed with your girlfriend for months now, and I have been poisoning you with estrogen in order to make her less attracted to you. And then after he sobers up, he's like, oh, like, I was just kidding. Like, that was just a bit. But if you test this remaining pre-workout and you find estrogen in it, this guy needs to go to the cops. What would you even charge someone with? Like, what's the crime? This is the first time this has ever happened. This is the first forced transing that we've ever seen.
Maybe
And it
that's-
happened between 2 straight non-trans men.
Maybe that's what they'll call it.
Forced transing. It's actually insane. Like, I do hope that this guy gets in trouble because I've never heard of something this unhinged before.
Yep. Fixing the money gun. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I when I saw this story, I couldn't actually believe it. But another article to just not drink. Don't drink, my friend. You shouldn't drink and admit things that are going to get you in trouble with the law.
Yeah, literally they posted the text message conversation to prove it. He said, I'm sorry, guys. The project is overdue. to me saying some very uncomfortable and disrespectful things to Six and Caroline, such as giving Six estrogen and being obsessed with Caroline and hating him while I was drunk. I've been kicked out as well, and I will never be in the scene again. And they just said, oh, WTF? Damn, son. And then he said, I was really drunk, and I told Six and his fiance that I was obsessed with her and had a deep hatred for Six and gave Six estrogen to get an edge up on him. So he freely admitted this while he was drunk and after he was sober in text message proof. Like, it's a closed case.
That is absolutely insane.
And the funniest part is these are the leftist punks.
Yes.
They're one of these people who like thinks that they're in the leftist punk scene.
It's willfully poisoning. Penal Code 347A1 states that a person is guilty of a felony if he willfully mixes any poison or harmful substance with any food, drink, medicine, pharmaceutical product, or public water supply and knows or should have known that the person would take or consume the poison substance. So
okay.
Does it count as a poison substance? Because it's not technically like, we're not talking about arsenic.
Is it poison if doctors are able to prescribe it to you because you have a mental disturbance?
Yeah. I mean, no, because for this, first of all, he's giving it to somebody without their consent, and also dosage would matter and stuff like this. So no, I don't think that.
Oh my gosh, I saw this insane, I don't know if this is real, but I saw this insane like Reddit post the other day that said, I'm hooking up with this girl in exchange for testosterone replacement therapy. Like, it's just nightmare fuel.
What is the full?
Also, I heard that if you take artificial testosterone, you're like, as a man, your body isn't going to be able to produce it naturally anymore. So you have to stay on it.
Well, there you go. So this is very, very if not lethal, at the very much, it's life altering.
I don't know what happens if, maybe a man who identifies as a woman is on estrogen for a prolonged period of time and then he stops taking it. Is he ever going to be able to produce that level, the natural level of testosterone again? Yeah. Like, this might have fucked up this guy's whole life permanently.
All because the other dude doesn't know how to spit game.
Right. Never needed to be like this. It never needed to happen this way.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.